This lesson is on doing simple math with PHP. Now I'm starting out in a different place. I want to introduce you to a website that you need to get familiar with. It's php.net. See on the top here? php.net. This is the major site for giving you documentation that's current on PHP. Now, one of the main things that you'll do is you'll search for things. More often than not, you'll search for functions, like what does the string position function do, or what does an array push function do. You'll put that in there, and it defaults to the function list. In this case, I'm not going to look for a function. I want information about the arithmetic operators that come with PHP. So I'm going to use the drop-down, and you can see there's a lot of choices here. I'm just going to select Online Documentation, and then the little arrow here to begin the search. So it goes through, and I'm going to click on Arithmetic Operators in the manual. This gives a good breakdown. Presumably, most of you are familiar with basic arithmetic, how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, that sort of thing, but we have to learn how PHP does it. Fortunately, it's very similar to how we do it on a piece of paper. Addition is just the plus sign between here. It's showing two variable names here, $A and $B, but we could use a literal number as well. We could say $A plus 5, or 6 plus $B, or 7 plus 7. We could do it any way we wanted to. The variable just represents some number that we're going to add together. And that can be an integer, that can be a decimal, it doesn't really matter. The addition will work. Subtraction is just like you expect with a minus sign. Now, multiplication with most programming languages is done with an asterisk between the two variables, not a little x like you might put on a piece of paper. Division is done with a forward slash. We don't have one of those symbols with a little dot over a hyphen. Use a forward slash. Now, here's something you may or may not be familiar with. It's called modulus, and it finds the remainder of something. This can actually be very useful on routines where we want to do an alternate of something, like say in an HTML table, we want to display a different colored background on each row, and we'll be doing that later in class. That symbol is a percent sign between the two variables. That will give you the remainder of A divided by B. Another thing here you might not be familiar with is just sticking a minus sign in front of a variable will give you its opposite. If it was 5, it's now -5. If it was -5, it's now 5, and so forth. So there's not much more to it than that, but you can go ahead and read more. There's often examples that come with this documentation. Now, let's go back to a web page. I've created a simple page here. Simple math. Number of apples, number of pears. Not too tough. I'll put in 11 for apples. I'll stick in 7 for pears. Click the Submit button. Okay, I've given you a bunch of information here. Number of apples is 11, number of pears is 7. Well, that's good. 4 more apples than pears. Good enough. The reverse of that would be -4. 5 times as many apples would be 55. And then down here, if I divided the apples between 3 people, I'd get this big long number, 3.6666, whatever, down to 7. Well, if I wanted that formatted better, I could get it to be rounded off to 2 decimal places and have it be 3.67. And I'm going to show you how that's done. And then if I divided the apples equally between 3 of us, there'd be 2 apples left over. At 11 apples divided by 3, that'd be 9, 2 apples left over. Let's go look at the code that did this. Here's the form that you saw, and now into the PHP that processes it. I just gather the information at the top, do a total of the fruit, subtraction of the fruit. You see I put the minus sign right in front of the variable name. Multiplication with the asterisk, divided by 3, and then I did the modulus by 3, which really does a division operation by 3, but instead of showing you the result of that, it shows you the remainder. And there's just the print statements. There's nothing real fancy about that. The one thing that I did a little different was down here. I'd like to introduce you to this function, number format. And in the number format function, you pass to it a variable that you would like to format, put a comma, and then put how many decimal places you'd like to format it to. It'll actually round to the last decimal. So notice I just had to print it like this. I put the text above here with a colon. looks like to be totally correct, I needed to add the end paragraph symbol. And there it is. And then the last thing where I divided it and I showed the modulus apples left over. So not terribly exciting, but terribly useful. And you're going to need to use mathematics, mostly simple arithmetic, throughout this web presentation as we build up the assignments.